Şurası neymiş bakalım. Beat Store. Drugstore.
Çok kalabalık.
Evet.
The window comes from the first drugstore in St. George, and we found out just recently the person that owned the apothecary also owned the hardware store next door. So he wasn't making potions, he was selling rakes and shovels. And if you ever go to St. George Arms, the local pub, that's actually the building where the window came from. So most people were treated by the women of the family with remedies that were passed down from generation to generation, or you could buy these patent medicines from the traveling salesman. But the doctor wouldn't have those in his building because it's contrary to his practice philosophy. If he thought you needed medication, he preferred to use raw chemicals, weigh them on the balance, and mix them in a mortar and pestle. Well, compost are triangle powders, so what I would do is make enough into, say, 20, put it onto a glass, divide it into 20 equal portions, put them into a paper. You totally take one powder a day. You can imagine they can be kind of messy, or the chemicals could be bitter. So I could make them into pills again. I'd mix it in the mortar and pestle. I'd try to camping glycerin to make it into a paste. Roll it to the right diameter like so. And then you can see how the grooves line up. When you push it over top, it makes them into these round pills. And then they would be rolled in powdered sugar or licorice root. Or if the chemicals were bitter, we dip them in shellac or dip them in gold.
No, I'd rather so we can keep.
Then I have to do it all over again.
Oh, wow.
Oh, cool.
So if you can't take it orally, I can make you a suppository, 3 different sizes, depending which orifice we're talking about. It usually goes in cocoa butter because it melts at body temperature when it cools. You can take it out. Anybody here use inhalers? Anybody have asthma? Didn't have inhalers in those days, so we'd use something like this. So we'd put oil in the bottom, light the wick, and there'd be a chemical on top, and we'd leave it at the bedside so you can inhale the fumes. But tell them what that says in red.
Poison.
Poison. It actually has creosote in it. So if you were to swallow it, it was considered poisonous. Somehow they thought by inhaling the fumes it could help with your asthma. Probably because you went and they thought it was helping, but what we now know, asthma is actually an inflammatory process that probably was making it worse. But because they didn't understand how the body worked, they would try something, if it seemed to work, they'd continue to do it until proven otherwise. So something else they did was bloodletting. One thing they used bloodletting for was for fever. So they'd cut a vein in your arm, take off up to a pint of blood until you passed out, whichever came first. What happens by doing that, you actually put the body into shock, which pulls the vessels away from the surface of the skin. So if I felt your forehead, you would feel good. I thought I was doing the right thing, but it was actually more dangerous.
Çıkalım. Ben geliyorum.
And the doctors are actually known for how much blood they had in their apron. So the bloodier the apron, the better the surgeon was considered to be. Not how I can find out there. There's also the doctors that realized about infections, and that's because the babies delivered by the midwives didn't tend to have infections. The babies delivered by the surgeons did. They realized they got from the morgue to the delivery boy. Maybe we're carrying the bacteria